So when you left us, we were staring, my friends and I, at the sheer grandeur of the Victoria Falls. Now, I don't know if it was the thin air or the water spray, but we all started getting delusions of grandeur. We decided that we were going to walk around to the other side of the falls, to the devil pools and angel pools, where you can sit in what I consider a pretty dangerous location right on the cliff face in some shallow water and swim there. My other friend was even more crazy. He'd decided that he was going to do a bungee jump off the world's tallest bungee on the bridge between Zambia and Zimbabwe. Well, no matter what, we knew it was going to be an afternoon and a half, and that's how it turned out to be. Let's see what happened.
Okay, so here we are, good old Zambia, Victoria Falls. We've made it to the edge. The view's absolutely incredible. One of the seven wonders of the world. If you're coming to Africa, you've definitely got to come here and check it out. The town Livingstone's awesome. The walk through the park is pretty cool too. But more than that, check out the waterfall and relax and enjoy the view.
So as I watched the cheeky monkey gathering up food as if it was his last meal, we began our way across the other side of Victoria Falls. Now the falls are so perilous on the other side that I really think it's dangerous, and I can't believe they let you do it. I then realised that the monkey was in fact gathering a last meal for us. But anyway, it didn't stop us, and we slowly made our way across the other side of the falls. The view as you look from the cliff edge is absolutely incredible. So as a group we started making our way across, sometimes on our feet, sometimes on hands and knees, and sometimes falling over. But that's how it is on Jason's journeys.
So here we are, we've made it right to the edge. Well, as close to the edge as you can see, about 6 feet. I don't suggest going much closer. We're looking for the Devil's Pool. There's a pool you can swim in that sits right on the edge of the water. Well, so you know, this walk is very full on, so only do it on this side if you're very fit. And the things I do for you fans on Jason's Journeys, I'll tell you what, walking on cliff faces of major waterfalls in Zambia. Hope you're enjoying it.
And although it was a difficult and at times arduous journey across, the view made it more than worthwhile. The spectacular cascading waterfalls and the trees hanging precariously off the cliff face were absolutely breathtaking.
It's amazing you can actually get this close. We're literally, as you can see, on the edge, and you can feel the force of the water and the spray from here. So I can't believe they let you get this close. Welcome to Africa. Incredible stuff. We've hiked across Indiana Jones style. We're almost there. Let's keep checking it out, shall we?
So as we looked at the dramatic waterfall, it was almost by accident that we came across the Devil Pool, which we found to be an absolutely spectacular spot right on the cliff face. The only problem we had was one of the guides we turned down stood there with a machete and demanded money for us to use the pools, but after some hefty negotiation we got access to the pool ourselves and had a great time.
So behind us here is the Devil Pool, which sits above, ironically, Angel Falls. So you can sit here and chill out with a fantastic view looking out over the waterfalls. Let's get down a bit closer.
The Devil's Pool is somewhat terrifying because it has no sort of barrier between it and the plunge over the edge of the falls. We sat there and we swam, perched precariously just a few feet in front of the river and over the cascading falls. No matter how many times somebody tells you it's safe, I couldn't see what stopped us from being swept over the edge. But after a while of hanging around, we jumped in the water and had a great time swimming. The current took hold immediately, carrying you towards the edge, but before you end up in a watery grave, you grab hold of rocks beneath the surface and just swim around having a great time.
Well, that was awesome. Invigorating, just like a Norska commercial. What can I say? Okay, so now we're walking over a bridge which is very much like those old Cold War bridges where the Russians met the Americans and swapped spies. We're officially now over the border into Zimbabwe, where a very bold man by the name of Sami is going to bungee jump. How do you feel about bungee jumping?
It's awesome.
We'll remember those words when he comes back up.
So as Sami began filling out the forms to sign his life away and give up any responsibility for any lack of care that might be taken by the bungee operators, we had a look at the medical conditions involved. So as Sami made that long and confident stride across the bridge, our hearts were in our mouths, because as you look back at the scenery, it is the longest and I would say most dangerous bungee jump anywhere on earth. But that didn't stop Sami, so he got on board, ready to jump, and we sat at a nearby pub, beer in hand, and watched the jump for ourselves. Good luck, Sami.
So how do you feel after the bungee jump?
Still shaking.
Still shaking.
Yeah.
What was the worst part?
I don't know. It was all that
The whole thing.
stuff. Yeah, whole thing. Yeah. Amazing. I would prefer for everybody, crazy people in the world.
To bungee jump.
Yeah, who want to do something stupid.
Personally, you wouldn't get me to jump for 10 trillion Zimbabwe dollars. Well, that's only about $5. Anyway, the monkey's heading home, and so should we, because that's all the time we have for this episode of Jason's Journeys. But make sure you join us next week when we continue on Jason's Journeys to South Africa. We go to Johannesburg and see the township of Soweto. From there we go to the Apartheid Museum as well as Nelson Mandela House before making our way to the tallest building in Africa, the Clarkton Tower, to check out the view of Johannesburg. You can't miss it, everyone. I'll see you next week. And remember, when life gives you 100 reasons to cry, show that you've got 1,000 reasons to smile. Bye for now, everyone.